Hey everybody, let's get in the fourth part of Hindi. As we know, we are actually over here. Not what if something's really apologetic, or that kind of philosophical person is ahead of you, then you mustn't have to care about all these kinds of negative things or something like that. You have to believe over your career, over something positive, and then you come to simply get you come to get that meaning of your life. So if you even if you are feeling like that's really everything is over here, really dogmatical, a person is a person you have to only if you want to become that interior person, you come to simply come to the meaning of life in something like that, with your interior mentality. That kind of sticks can simply helpful and helps and aid you to know the meaning of life, not only the meaning of life, so a lot of things are over here. You have to get that things with over time. So if you want to become that anarchistic person, even a lot of people are over here not to treat you as that kind of anarchistic person. But if you want to become that pluralistic person, nobody's over here to consider you as a pluralistic person, but you have to become. If a lot of people are over here and then they're feeling like you can't do anything in your entire life, they come this is over here just to disambiguate you, but you are not over here to just as consider yourself as to disambiguate yourself, because you have the courage, that kind of mentality is within you. If you're actually leading yourself with that kind of vibe, you are actually leading and you're actually working over your career with that kind of mentality and something like that. You have to be, no matter what kind of things are just ahead of you and behind you, you have to care about your career, because you are over here to get something really precious and stunning. So that's why keep working over your career. Even a lot of people are over here just to head you and to what to consider you as a honest person, and what they're not over here to focus on your care. Whatever you are actually doing over here, they're feeling like it's really how they're not caring about all these things over here. So even in that case, you mustn't have to care about all these kinds of personal perspectives or views and opinions, because you are over here to work over your career without any hesitations, awkwardness, embarrassment. Same. So if you come to feel like if you can give a speech with that kind of vibe and mentality, then you can become that person. You have to always consider yourself as a good person. So if you're actually working over under special and moral things, nobody can become that person, nobody can match your vibe. So if you are feeling like to become that person, in that case you can able become. Sometimes it seems like just only motivation, temporary emotions that can lead you, that is actually leading you toward your career. But somehow you mustn't have to forget your existence. It is even it is come to fade your existence, but you are not over here to just to say as a what that kind of person. You are over here to stay as a good person and a special person. So if you're actually believing over all these things, somehow you have to break your what muscles, to rebuild that kind of muscles with tiny micro or what that can we come to re for regain that helps to and help and aid you to regain muscles or something like that. So that's why you have to break your muscles and your mentality to build more and more what enduring and tolerating mentality within you. You have to clear. Even you are just emulating someone's behavior and what characteristics and the features, then you can able to get something really better. And the betterment, you are not gonna care about others a betterment, perspectives, perceptions, or anything like that. But you are over here to work under ethereal things. You are not working, you're not considered each and everything as only numinous things, but you also know the meaning of that things, numinous things. You are over here to also also to know what to learn the meaning of that kind of numerous things. So that's why you're over here. So even if you're not working under solemn things, you just consider and recognize all these things over here just as extremely what beautiful and inspiring things. Even in that case, that can actually lead you toward your career, and you must have to go over your career with that kind of positive vibe and mentalities. And then you feel like somehow you are actually working over your career. It doesn't matter how other people are seeing and what they have perspective perceptions toward you, but you have to care about your career, because you are over here to work under your with your own vibe and process and perspective or something. That kind of mentality has to be within you. So once you realize the importance of your career and the existence of your parents, then you are gonna work over your career with full consciousness, vibe, mentality. So everything you will be so concentration will be only on your career, on your objectives. So that's why you have to be a deontic person, because if you come to know the responsibility and the duties of your family, then you that kind of realization will come from your heart and with your mentality from your with that is already within your mental heart, within your what mind. But you just somehow you are neglecting all these things over here, and then you feel like you can get something really better, and that kind of better and confident things isn't developed within you. You are actually consider all these things as a pad, so that's why you mustn't have to consider yourself just as a normal person. You are not over here to stay as a normal person. You are over here to work on your career with full concentration, and that's kind of vibe you have to maintain in life. So maintenance has to be better. So if you think that even a lot of things are over here to hermetic to stay as a hermetic things, but you are not over here to be that metanotic person, somehow you feel like it's really metanotic things, and you have to revalorize that things. But once you come to perpetuate your mentality, your career, a lot of people in this contemporary generation and society, they only know the mean, they only come to get what they don't know about you, man. They only come to criticize and what evaluate and judge you only when you come to when you start earning money. They come to what judge you under that money. But the vibe is extreme within you. Nobody can match. Nobody comes to match with your vibe. Because that vibe is really extreme at this point. You have to think all these things with your mentalities. So if you are actually considering yourself as an enemic things, you mustn't have to consider yourself as an enemic person. You are not over here to stay as an enemic person. You are a special, and what that kind of person is within you. You have to think about all these things at this present time. So if you're just if you like to become that panoptic person, but you are not able to become that person panoptic person, but you must have to care about all these things, all these kinds of what characteristics, features, or whatever is around you. And you just simply have to work over your career with full consciousness, with if you have that kind of vibes within you to do something really precious and stunning in life, entire life. So even your parents, you want to make your parents proud in this time. You have to work up your career with full concentration. You have to maintain, if you actually learn to maintain discipline in life, then you're gonna become that person in life. No one come to uh no one's vibe come to mess with you, because you are actually over here to learn, to hurt. That you're actually clarified. You have already clarified that at any cost you have to get that things. It doesn't matter what other people think about you, because you are actually truly inspired with someone's mentalities and that kind of vibe. You're actually leading yourself with that kind of vibe, so that's really matters in life, instead of caring about perception, other people's personal perspectives or something like that. But you are not over here to stay as to get stuck with even only with your flawed things and weaknesses or that kind of restriction, and not over here to what to stay that kind of vibe. You are over here to hard work, to embrace the challenge. You're not over here just to impede someone's journey, progress, growth. What you gonna get from after impeding someone's journey. So once if you don't have control over your emotions, if you're not a goal oriented person, then nobody is gonna be with you, man. So that's why you have to care about all these things in your life. Once you come to know the meaning of your life, the true existence of your life, then you come to get something really stunning and really dazzling things in life. So that's why keep working over your career. So it doesn't matter even if physically fit or something like that. But once you have to remember that you have to be mentally strong. If you are a strict person with mentally, then you can get something really better and stunning things in life. So that's why I recommend each and every person to stay as a good person. What? We're talking about being that is your choice to be whether to become to stay as a good person or moralistic person, or a really terrible and strong awful person. That is already written, that is only on your hand, man. So whether you wanna choose a right path or right way, or just or if you just come to neglect all these kinds of positive perceptions or something like that over some what, you have to get something better in life. So in this video we have so the date. So in the 10th day we have already discussed about. So the video is only one motivational. Even we are actually working, and we are sharing this video with the purpose of making someone's mentally strong, or to be to inspire them to be a goal oriented person, but somehow we have to sharing the true knowledge, wisdom